Oh my goodness, this adventuring stuff. Oh, it gets really exhausting sometimes, don't you think? Yeah. At least this inn you found is pretty nice. Staff here are super chill too, so, you know, that's cool. I've been, you know, enjoying traveling with you so far. I know it's only really been like, well, 2 days, but I don't really party, you know? I don't travel with other people, generally. And when I do, I mean, historically, I've never partied with someone who wasn't a kimono mimi before. It's just kind of where I grew up. We never really had anyone with ears like yours. It just, you know, kimono mimi tend to be kind of closed off communities. And then I went to the guild and I became an adventurer and I left my hometown and there were all these different people and it was all kind of scary and stuff. And I felt way too nervous to talk to people who, you know, were kind of unfamiliar like that. But I was kind of, you know, I felt kind of brave when I decided to travel with you, and so far I think it was worth doing. You know, you're a pretty nice person, and I've enjoyed the time we've spent together. So, of course, that does mean I feel kind of awkward sometimes. I never want to make you uncomfortable, and I'm sorry if I stare sometimes. You never noticed? But I do it. Uh, um, um, I mean, it's nothing, so you don't have to. Okay, so it's something. It is something. It is something, okay? Sometimes when I think you're not looking, and I guess I've been better at this than I thought, I will look at your ears. Because they're just it's nothing, they're just I'm not, there's no fur on your ears. You don't have fur on your ears. And they're not pointy. And they're kind of small. And this is why I don't party with anyone, and especially not people who are, because I always make it weird, you know? I talk to someone who's unfamiliar and I feel curious, right? It's just being curious. But it comes off as weird and creepy because it kind of is. I'm sorry. You don't mind? Well, that's appreciated. See, this is why I like you. This is why we get along, right? Because you're cool. Then is it? I'm gonna ruin everything. would it be all right with you if I, because this town, you know, full of elves, and they're great. They've been great. You know, I've, again, been pretty scared to talk to most of them, but the ones that I have talked to were pretty great, I gotta say. And they have good taste in certain things. And I kind of bought something that they said was really great, and I wanted to try it, maybe on you, and maybe sort of. Can I sniff and touch and clean your ears, please? Is it okay if I do that? If I let you do the same? Well, I mean, that's fair. Fair is fair. No, it's, I mean, I don't know if this is the same thing for, like, you, but cat girl ears are kind of sensitive. So it's like, it's okay for the sake of getting to observe. I'm super okay with it. But, like, you know, you should know exactly what is going on. Oh, okay. Yeah, deal. Awesome. Then, I guess, if it's all right with you, I'd kind of like to just... Well, I mean, I wasn't really sure what I was expecting, but... Very interesting sniff you have there. Very interesting sniff, I must say. Yeah, sorta. I mean, it smells like the rest of you, but... Interesting. Is this... You're okay with this, right? I really don't want to make you uncomfortable, so... So sorry, this does feel I don't know, awkward, intimate, something. I was maybe wondering, we can have a normal conversation while this is going on, right? So, why'd you get into adventuring? Interesting. For me, it was... Well, it's kind of funny when I say it like this, considering, you know, everything, but, I started adventuring because my village, my home, you know, it's a common story for lots of Kimono Mimi. We live in our little closed-off communities, and some young, naive cat girl or raccoon girl or whatever decides, you know what? I want to get out there, see the world. I'm sick and tired of being in this closed-off place where I don't get to explore or meet new people. And then, well, what do you know? You get out there and you see the world and it's scary. And so you stop. You hide. You go out to see the world, and then instead of actually meeting new people, you just form a new closed-off group. A group made up of a bunch of people who said before they'd had enough of being closed off. Realized they were wrong. Realized that the outside world is a lot scarier than they thought. I'm still trying, and I'm not gonna stop. I still want to see the world. But I mean, look at me now, right? Traveling all this way with you, on our way to the elven capital. Not so bad, right? I think so, at least. Speaking of the elves and all that, you remember what I said about buying something? Take a look at this. This is called an ear pick, okay? You ever heard of such a thing? It's pretty cool, I gotta say. Apparently, these are used to clean the ears as a form of relaxation and bonding. And so I thought, you know, what if you and me, what if I, you know, gave your ear a clean? Ears, plural. Yeah, I bought this while you weren't looking, all by myself. I was super brave and I talked to strangers and I did it so that you and I could do something fun and interesting together. So, if you want to, then I will just give you a good little scrape in there. It gave me directions on how to do it, so I should be able to just... Sort of just like that. Let me know. I mean, I've obviously, you know, I've never done this before, so. If anything's uncomfortable or bad, just tell me, okay? You seem to be enjoying it, though. That's good. That's kind of the goal, so... There we go. Looks like you're really relaxed. I wonder if this kind of ear pick would work on me. I mean, I have my ear fluff, and the structure of them is kind of different, so who can say, really? Maybe it's worth trying, though. So, you just clean all the crud out with the scraper, just like this. Okay. And then, let me just... Then you use the fluffy end to sort of polish it off, I think. I think I'm remembering right. So if I just... Well, you definitely seem pretty relaxed now. You know, one thing that people don't realize that can be very hard for any kimono mimi when they leave home. It's reading emotions, actually. We kimono mimi of all kinds express how we're feeling with our ears and our tails a lot. You know, other things can play a role too, but the ears and the tail are really important. And so when it comes to interacting with any race that doesn't have those things and doesn't emote like that, it can be really scary, you know? To try and understand how people are feeling without having ears or tails to look at and base your decision off of. It's scary and it's hard. But I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. And you definitely look relaxed now. There. I think that's you looking good over here. Let me just take a look. And you take a sniff too. I'd say we've made some good progress today. But you have a second ear. Even with all our differences, you and I, we both have 2 ears. So, how about I give that other side a look? Does that sound nice to you? Well then, let's get to work, shall we? Thanks for putting up with me, you know? I know I can be kind of a handful. And, well, I feel kind of bad sometimes when I need you to talk to strangers for me and to do so much for me. I really appreciate it. I really do. Plenty of others would have just given up by now, you know? Moved on, found a different cat girl. Or found someone who didn't have cat girl anxiety at all. But you put up with me the last 2 days, and we've traveled together, and we fought together. I mean, your buffing magic is something else. I'm pretty fast and nimble in general, but with the two of us, with you powering me up, I feel untouchable. All right. Now, we do the fuzzy end. Just like this. Nice and easy. Nice and simple, right? Super nice and simple. These ears really are interesting. They probably don't seem like it to you, but I don't know, I think they're kind of cute. And new. Very, very new. And I like new things, even if I'm kind of scared sometimes. That's why I left. Even though it really scared me, and still does. Here we go. All done. Let me just, let me just inspect my work real quick, you know? I just gotta inspect my work real quick. Looks like a pretty clean ear to me. How does it sniff? It sniffs pretty good, boss. Yay. I got you a gift. And you liked it. And it was good. And we had a good night together. I did it. I did the social thing. With, someone who's really cool. And who I was super scared of when we first met. I'd say this is some major progress. You're proud of me? Well, in that case, I guess I really do have to let you pet my ears.